Well, wouldn't it have been just like lesbian sex with a machine there as well?
It has been a great joy to watch this man defy every expectation, both scientific and personal.
There should be no boundary to human endeavor. However bad life may seem, while there is life, there is hope.
Thank you.
Sorry, did you say something?
I said, thank you.
So, theory of everything. Ruined by the same noise that was ruined.
Foxcatcher.
Fuck's sake, that ruined Foxcatcher.
Fuckcatch.
For Fuckcatcher, it ruined it, the good old. Anyway. So, Stephen Hawking. Yeah. It could have been more about science than it was. It wasn't about science. It had a little bit of science, and the thing that was most frustrating is that it explained bits. It would get you interested in them, and then it would just fuck off and be like, nah, forget about that.
Okay.
That annoyed me. I wanted more of the science stuff, the more like mind-blowing concepts visually presented, but I didn't
So
get
tell
that.
me,
I
Tosley,
didn't get
what did
that.
they have instead?
It had a relatively good performance, interesting performance by what the fuck his name is. I cannot remember. I don't really care. That guy. He had a good performance, you know. He did a good physical sort of portrayal of Stephen Hawking. He looked like him in like kind of. He just looked like him,
Right.
like reincarnate or whatever, you know, however you want to put it. Obviously, he's not dead, but
He's dead inside.
whoa,
He's
shit,
half
man.
machine.
Jeez.
How else does he work these things out?
But yeah, like that was a properly good performance, and it was wicked to see him go from a normal person through all the stages. That was really good. I liked that a lot.
Okay.
But maybe the relationship between him and his wife was kind of got weird, and it was too weird. I'm
What
sorry.
happened? Yeah.
Another person came into the relationship essentially, and for a while it was kind of a three-way relationship. It was a bit weird.
Lucky.
But they didn't have threesomes, I don't think. So, just putting that out there.
Well, wouldn't it have been just like lesbian sex with a machine there as well?
What?
Because he's not human.
Okay, and there was some good humour in the film. I liked some of that.
Okay.
You know, like
Right.
kind of laughing in the face of his diagnosis.
Oh, okay. Well, so they kind of confronted it.
Yeah, you know, it was just a bit like, oh shit, I can't do this anymore. You know, like, you know, there was some good stuff like that. I enjoyed that.
Right.
I enjoyed one moment in particular that kind of made me feel like, okay, the whole film was worth seeing for this moment, which was like right near the end. He was giving like a speech. I can't remember where it was. I don't really care. It's kind of irrelevant where the speech was.
Right.
But he sees like one of the people watching his like presentation drop a pen, and in that moment he imagines himself getting up out of his chair, walking over, picking up the pen and giving it back to her, and it kind of cuts from there to her having the pen, and then it's like no time has passed, and it was just a really kind of well done moment, and it kind of summed up his whole like struggle and what he wants, you know, in life. So
Yeah.
that was a nice moment, and that kind of made the whole film worthwhile, I think.
Okay.
So, you know, yeah. Visually I had some problems with it. There was like an insanely strong blue filter sometimes. Too much, too obvious, too like...
Was there any reason for that?
Let's have blue. It's to make you feel like emotionally like... It's to affect your emotions.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It
I
was
mean-
too much because when you start noticing it, or when I started noticing anyway, obviously it takes you out of that. It stops you feeling the emotion.
I had something similar when I watched The Hobbit, and I noticed that one of the dwarves wasn't actually bald. He was wearing a cap.
Something like that, yeah.
And that made me angry.
Yeah. So it was good for some beautiful moments, but ultimately not what I wanted. Yeah?
Okay.
Go see it anyway. It's worth it for those few moments. Most people would probably enjoy the relationship side of things anyway, so...
Yeah, I guess that's Fair enough.
Whereas I'm a geek. I want more science. I'm sorry.
You recommend it?